So this is Suki doing work versus Daratoutou, and we have here on Upward. It's a very important game, probably.
It's deciding some positions
somewhere in the league
of last season's Highlander table.
Yeah.
It's important.
It's important shit, man. It's like both these teams have disbanded or anything. That's not a thing. That's what happened.
These are both very real current teams.
This is like hot stuff.
And on that note, let's run through their rosters.
Begin.
Let's run through their rosters quickly.
Go first, Bob. Yeah. Take us through Suki doing work.
Okay, so they have Atomic on Scout, Limp on Soldier. They're murking Steve on Pyro today, with Dempsey on the demo class, Pidox on Heavy Weapons, Foxy will be doing NG duty, Muffins on Medic, Nesh sniping, and finally, last but not least, Suki doing work on Spy.
Currently despised as a medic. Lovely. Checking the medigun, as you do before a payload match, or any match really.
Will it take us through the Daratoutou roster?
So we got Daratoutou, we got fucking, what's his name? Flefle. I think his name is Pla Pla. On Scouts, we've got T-Mac on Soldier, looking mighty fine with his ETF2 World Winners Medal. Lovely stuff. Pyro, their Pyro is D-Gun. I believe that's not a merc. He's got a lovely clipping cosmetic right there. Their Demo Man is Exxon. Looking lovely inside the medic's anus right there. Their Heavy is Tech. Their Engineer, him somewhere. Engineer is Mister. Hatless, another ETF12 Winners Medal though, rocking it. Their Medic is K3, I believe his name is Custom 3.
Let's go with K3, it's easier.
K3 seems a lot easier. And their Sniper is Flippy. Lovely French sniper there. He does very well in Prem, whatever. Insomnia, whatever. And then we got the other Spy for the team. He's not maybe doing work, but he is murking Izil, another French player. I believe the whole team is French, actually. I'm not.
That is correct.
Most of the team is French, at least.
Yeah.
With that done, let's get underway.
Yeah. Let's do this shit.
Indeed. So setup time is beginning. Got a minute. So ready. Got the red team suiciding on the point.
And that's a beautiful rollout from Mister here, walking forwards, ignoring the Heavy and Soldier's metal. That is how you do it in Premiership Highlander.
Of course.
He's setting up the bottom of the hill sentry. That's pretty much the common meta these days. After the top of the hill sentry was revealed to be a terrible place due to all the sniper sightlines. The Heavy's coming back, running over his old minigun, going, "Why don't you like my metal? Why has he done this?" But Mister don't care. Mister's got a level 3, which he's now moving.
Lovely. Didn't quite like his position. He's gonna move it again.
It wasn't perfect.
The Demo Man maybe setting up a sticky trap.
He's still up on the rocks.
Yeah.
Like, it's quite a common spot. He's up on the rocks to the left of the spawn. Steve, bizarrely, not checking that spot. But never mind, the car is getting pushed. Nothing of note is happening.
He's on 17 HP, he's very lit, but he's in a perfect position to maybe get a pick. No. Backing off.
He's getting the health in tunnel.
Muffins is watching through the window. Is this version of the map fixed where you can shoot through the little gap, or?
I'm pretty sure that's not going to be happening. I don't think Flippy's going to be attempting this.
You never know. Exploits are always fun in this game. What to shoot through the wall is.
Blue demo's gone down, so that will halt their push a little bit. That's Flippy getting the pick there. Doing work also down their sniper, so the sniper advantage remains with Daratoutou.
Indeed.
But they have backed up a bit. They've lost a lot of positioning, and in fact the cap has
cart has
already
been ninja capped by the scout there.
Even with the level 3 there, so
completely disregards life and sentries apparently.
Well,
and the blue Uber's been popped. And can't pop
Engi's gone down. He tried to move his sentry, but to no avail.
Red sort of they defend, but they're backing out. They've done what they think is needed for the part, but the stickers are being put on the cart itself, and yeah, it looks like
interesting to see
Red are
how
backing off.
fast Vicky doing work try and push this, because there's no engineer up. It's just come back up for Daratoutou, so they're not going to have a gun up at second yet.
And they found the spy though, so that won't
Suki's
be
trapped under. He
Looks
goes
like
down to dig in.
pushing into house. Got the heavy and medic, the blue heavy and medic, pushing into house
The level
now.
1 set up.
Forcing out the red team's combo. Both died again.
Good damage
Sniper
from
is
X
down
on that.
again, but Suki doing work. Flippy doing work. It seems getting a lot done. Got a level 1 now on the point, showing its face. Bit of a demo man battle. Red demo man backing off.
Blue demo goes down again, but it's probably fine. I think Suki doing work are just going to be sitting back for a little while, building up this Uber with muffins.
Yeah,
getting ready to
it's a
push into
30%
second.
advantage for the red team, but obviously
They're not going to do anything.
it's not gonna make a real difference. The blue team will just build it up, give them a few more seconds, and then they'll push them whenever they like, as long as they don't get dropped by the spy or anything. Interesting. Actually, they're going in with only 60%.
They managed to dry push this quite effectively.
It's worked quite well.
They've only lost Steve and Piddock so far, and the red Uber's been popped.
That was a bit
Muffin's still on 65,
of a
runs away.
questionable Uber.
Well, they've blocked the cart cap, I guess, but now they're probably going to have to back up to third.
Haven't really done much with it yet. And the spy goes in, gets the red medic. Lovely. In and out, and he's not safe, he's dead. He's gone.
Red are getting this sentry set back up there. It looks like
Yeah,
they
no,
want
it
to hold
looks like
this
they've
until
managed
the
to hold
blue
it
Uber.
despite the medic going down.
They're going to make blue use their Uber to get second, I think is what they're going for here.
Yeah.
The level 2 there. Blue is just getting the Uber, and here comes that Uber. And sentry goes down,
the
but
engineer
combos
setup
run away.
goes down. It looks like they're out though. Blue team going in. Red spy is actually way behind them on behind even the cart. So it looks like that might be an interesting play, but way too far away to actually make a play.
The engineer's only just come back up for Daratoutou. He went down somewhere in the midst of that.
And there's Pyro has found the spy. Red team, so yeah, big play. Soldier goes down. Bit of a interesting death. Could maybe have been stopped by the medic. But it looks like they're just holding this higher ground section far away from the NG setup, which I assume is going to be, yeah, around here. There's a spy creeping around, but it won't be particularly effective, I don't think.
Oh, Steve gets pick on the flank. There's the sniper down for Daratoutou.
And the Ubers get popped in the main, so Uber
Steve's
exchange
stuck
happening.
behind that combo. Can he get out? Yeah, he's got out. 6 health.
Nice.
Steve makes his grand escape. But Spy comes in, Pedox is down.
So the engineer is pushing the cart, doing a very fine job, and then he gets taken out by the heavy. Kind of a bit of an overextension by both parties. The spy actually manages to take out the engineer setup on
And the heavy goes down as well for Daratoutou, thanks to the work of the scout. Mister's still only got a level 1 up, yeah. This is
yeah, he just had his setup destroyed by the spy, so just had to
setting
reset
up
up.
a different spot this time round. Not as fond of that one after
Again,
what just happened.
A 30% Uber advantage for the red team, but it probably won't make that much of a difference. It's not a big
Although
deal
Blue are holding
in
quite
payload.
close.
Yes, you just have to watch out for the medic. And the spy goes in on the medic, tries for a face stab, doesn't get it, fortunately, for him. Man is sticking up. It just looks like another hold. Maybe we'll get the sniper getting a pick. It's fairly sedentary.
So
sort of
Teamwork
hold.
have got their Uber.
Looking
Pedox is
to-
getting forwards with it, looking to take it in.
Yeah,
They've
they've used. And then just completely denied by the
Gun
sentry.
goes down.
And the pyro. The sentry goes down, but was it worth it? I don't think they got
They've
enough.
got the red Uber.
I don't think they got enough
They've
out
got
of
the
it.
gun.
They haven't
Red are
got
falling out.
enough
They've
of the
got,
okay,
they've got this point.
now they're falling out. I think it's all right.
Steve's getting forwards. It's on the medic. Bed down.
Nice. Let's see if I can get his cam. He's been doing a lot of work as a merc.
And the sniper. And the cap's going to go.
Red Pyro is on 1 HP.
Only 4 up for Daratoutou right now. They've got a level 1 just setting up now, but this is going to be a... If Suki doing work with just moving a little bit faster, they could get quite a lot of presence on this 4th point.
And Suki does work, once again, taking out the engineer and sapping the sentry.
You are so thorny.
It has to be done, man. Like, you can't cast Suki doing work without casting some Suki. Yeah?
That's true.
Ness is trying to get a pick down lane, no, backs off.
It's 100% Uber if Suki doing work right now. They're just bringing it in on
they've used.
onto the Daratoutou combo. Daratoutou combo has just run away though.
Completely missed where that Uber got used. I did not see it at all.
Top right of Lost, but it's not really done anything except get them the top. Which I guess, you know, is something, but they're now at a 50% disadvantage.
Yeah.
With Muffins not even building until right now. It's extended to 75%. And Daratoutou combo is holding very close on the bottom here now.
Yeah, holding very close to
They might
main.
be looking to use into the Suki doing work
yeah,
here.
looks
Soldier
like
jumps in.
Maybe
Spy
not.
makes his play.
With all the damage that's gone through from the Pyro, it doesn't look like it's going to be a push out just yet. Will change. Oh, Heavy almost goes into the cliff. Demo spamming. Everyone's just doing their work, spamming. Trying to... maybe
Combo
force
from
some
Suki
damage
doing
out.
work is pushing under, but I think they're getting caught out here. Yet the Heavy gets separated from
Tech
his medic.
just goes... just does some extreme damage right there.
So Suki doing work has got their combo back up. They've got
Uber's
the
at equal though. Uber's at equal.
And the push
It'll be an
comes in.
exchange.
Single Uber on the Heavy of Daratoutou. It's better Uber, but it's being denied by Steve, so they're just going to back up.
Yeah, but they hold pretty effectively. Like nothing goes through. Oh, Steve going in on the Heavy. Gets
Demo gets the
denied
sniper
pretty
pick.
hard.
He's down.
I know, man. There's a numbers advantage for Suki doing right now. All of the players of Daratoutou just getting picked, and the medic. I think I heard the medic go down. Yeah, the medic died to
That'll be
a body shot, I believe.
90% advantage for Muffins by the time he respawns.
Soldiers spamming the sentry. That sentry's going to go down very soon. The demo man and soldier forces combined. Let's go down.
No, Mister's doing work. He's keeping it up.
Oh man.
But Uber gets used on cart. But Mister is pushing them back with that Wrangler.
That is one hell of a
They
deny.
can't even get close.
But they are getting cap time on the cart.
Suki comes in, tries for the stab on Tech, but doesn't get it. Tech's very low. Just managing to hold off Pidox. Daratoutou hold.
That was a hold right there.
They just couldn't get that sentry down. Mister pretty much held that.
Yeah. And that means a 60% advantage for K3 right there. That's a massive advantage for a defending team.
Suki might getting very close here.
But just not quite enough yet.
They could end up bleeding players here.
Flippy getting some nice picks.
Suki gets the medic and the demo.
Click away from him for just a second. It's like,
Combo
no.
down for Daratoutou.
This is the time to push.
Uber
This is the
with
time
Suki
to
doing
push.
work.
Give it 5 more seconds, 10 more seconds, then you push in.
They're coming in now.
Watching Muffins scan.
Fire on Muffins.
Soldier goes down on the Heavy. They are bleeding players, actually. They are losing a lot. And the Heavy goes down. But they do cap it in. They cap it in.
Even with the sentry up.
Again, what happened on first point when the scout just sort of walked on.
10 minutes. So that's quite a slow time.
That is a slow time. I mean, it can be.
The question is, can they hold it?
You can hold for that long. I've seen worse times. It's not like a 5 minute.
That was a lovely roll out from Dempsey there. Huge sticky jump all the way. One jump. And the suicide. No wasted metal here from Suki doing work. They know what they are doing for their engineer.
They're not just going to walk over a minigun. 35 seconds into a rollout and go, don't really want your metal. That's not going to happen. So the setup again, bottom of the hill.
Similar spot.
Bottom of the hill, same setup. Seems to be pretty standard.
Steve spamming
the candle bind. Another that's pretty similar sticky trap, probably more organised, very less random. And a bunch of French crap going on there. Sandwich on the hill. Pretty.
He's not standing anywhere near the spawn. He's preferring to hold back for a while before he makes his move.
Yeah, but he's not running the cloak and dagger. That is, you probably expect. Yeah, you'd probably expect, at least on first point, to see a cloak and dagger spy. But he's going to look to get a very aggressive demo pick. Doesn't quite get it, and will probably pay for his sins. Nope, does get away.
The medic's already out for Daratoutou, which is very unusual. He's getting very aggressive here on the left. Given Tech pretty much all of his heals.
Yeah.
Tech's on the cart right now, riding it in. And the Uber gets forced.
Yeah, it gets forced. That's a very interesting way to play that. I mean,
they do get the gun down.
Yeah.
But Suki doing work.
They don't get any of the
right
players. Now. Yeah, they can just set it straight back up again. No, the gun isn't down. The gun's still level 2.
Rebuilt.
It's level 2.
Getting rebuilt.
Oh, okay. It's quick then. Yeah. Well, I
think it went down prior to the push.
I don't think they really achieved much with that. And it's already level 3 again, and they're gonna have to wait a while.
Emacs roaming behind though. He picks Nesh, but gets air shot down by Limp.
I want to watch the flippy cam. I want to see if we can get any good sniper picks. He's getting
Trusted
very
soul
close.
In your channel. Timed out.
Lovely. Yeah, he's just sort of hanging back, trying to get a pick.
Mister's wrangling that sentry of Dave's, and Dave goes down actually. So we'll see the sentry goes down finally to that peppering from the wrangled mini. And the cap goes for Daratoutou. They're pushing over the hill already. They're doing like opting to hold their combo inside this little house at B. They're at risk of getting stuck in here, although they do already have their Uber.
It happened, like, yeah, they did it last time. Well, the blue team did it last time when they were red.
Daratoutou Uber comes in, but
they just backed out as soon as they saw it. But that Uber,
instantly.
Yeah, the Uber sort of forced them out of the house. And the heavy actually goes down to Nash. Yeah. Good snipe from him. I don't know, questionable push in there. That I wouldn't have suggested popping for the house pick.
Pretty much got second though now. There's no setup at all from Dave. Combos drop down as backing out. Second goes pretty fast.
Yeah, that is a very fast time. Soldier jumping the heavy. Soldier down.
Both the spy and the soldier from SDW.
Yeah, they're very nice defending. The cart is very close to being capped, but not quite.
I think they're giving Dave time to get his third hold, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's already there at building at C.
Let's see the sniper battle. Let's see if we can get Flippy trying to get a pick. And Izil takes down Ness actually. The sniper battle sort of won for blue team. But like the red combo is back in the house. Back up their back, holding position. And Muffins drops his heavy. Like,
yeah.
That shouldn't have happened, really. That was a big mistake that actually cost them that entire push.
They're only 4 up now, still doing work, and Daratoutou is in.
Big time, but we do have a level 3 on third, and the demo man gets completely done. It takes out the medic! Muffins goes down. This is a big mistake from SDW. Took doing work to ult, and D-gun just falls off. I'm watching fail after fail here. That should not have happened. The medic should not have died, really. With the sentry and backup he had, he should not have been able to die there.
Look, he's hot top.
D-gun just
over
failing all
the
over
back
the place.
of the Daratoutou combo though. So I'm watching him.
Spy's been caught out. It all goes down.
Look, he's in on the Daratoutou combo. No, he gets caught out by the mini sentry fail stubs.
I They're going under. They're pushing in the sort of outposty type area, but they've been caught out. They've been forced. They've been forced before they can even get close. They've been completely caught out and completely denied by Steve. That was a fail push if ever I saw one. That was questionable. So Heavy Medic, they're backing out. They're going through main again. They didn't like that push. They didn't like that strategy. Doesn't look like so. Yeah, they go through main, and the Suki doing work combo is responding to that.
It is just harassing Foxy's behind though.
Well, it's the same as what Suki did in that sort of when they were on this sort of hold. The sentry's a bit further up, but it was further back, and he could just spam it with the gun.
He's just using just taking the ammo.
Oh, not even being an aggressive spy. He's just messing with them.
I think he's on the normal in this watch, and he's just repeatedly taking the ammo pack.
That is
from Dave.
He's got
a dispenser up, so it's not
a major deal. I feel like he could be doing more with his
He gets a fail stab on Dave.
Their blue Uber's been popped, pushing through main. Demo completely denied. And Red Uber gets popped on the pyro. Fairly sound stuff, played multi.
Most of the combo.
Yeah, completely denied that. The engineer is pushing the car and
away,
scalpels off.
Far away. He's out of here. Well, Pedox goes down to T-Mac, who also gets Muffins and the demo.
Oh my god, I missed that.
But goes down to the sentry of Foxy Dave.
I mean, that evens it out slightly. But the blue Uber with just 10%, 12%. They're trying to push up now, but they might get counteracted. I mean, obviously, with this advantage for blue, they might get a good push. Push up
they
and
can move fast on their 20% Highlander advantage.
It's a big deal. It's a deal. Like it's not much, I grant you, but it's still better than being at a disadvantage and basically knowing they have an Uber. Like if you know you've got an advantage as small as this, you can still act on it.
Flippy gets Nesh, and now we can just see Flippy open it up. Yeah.
Izzle getting a double kill on the Pyro and Soldier. That is a pick that will allow them to push quite easily.
Only 2 up for Suki doing work. They just get some spawns, but it's probably not going to be enough for them to defend their last.
Yeah. Izzle doing well.
There's an Uber here for Daratoutou. They're in on last.
The
They're
blue
right outside
Uber
the
pushing
spawn.
in, spawn camping. This should be theirs. But the car isn't getting pushed. Not as fast as you would like. At least it's not being utilised as well as you'd hope.
And the Uber has to get popped outside the spawn. There was a spy pressuring K3.
Custom 3 getting harassed. And that Uber phase, that Uber's pretty much useless.
Is he going to get stuck outside his own spawn?
No, he's around, he's dealing with the sniper and engineer.
K3 goes down.
But yeah, the blue
this
medic.
Is going horribly
this is a fail push. One hell of a fail push. Like, they had this. And Red is just being able to set up again. They've got a level 3. Oh, there's a spy. Level 2. These are... Yeah, it's just not... That was just a bad push. Really bad push, and that might cost them the game. They've only got 2 minutes to build and push successfully this time.
Into last with a level 3 sentry up on the balcony.
Looks like the red team are going to hold in the upper lobby top room area.
With the Uber now.
With the Uber.
50% of advantage.
Are just sort of choosing where to go right now. Very indecisive. They're in main currently, but they could go through lower, upper, or main, depending on where they feel they should push. So I'm just watching K3, see where they go.
Flippy's peeking through the crack just above the box, gets Nesh with the tiniest gap. Flippy exploiting
pushing upper.
The map.
Uber gets used again, dropping a heavy, this time for DA, Daratoutou. They drop their heavy in the push, and it doesn't look good. The Uber, again, it was sort of a fail Uber, and K3 has to back out. Quite lit, but that again, the heavy's just getting dropped.
Yeah.
And the red team can again hold the cart.
They're getting aggressive on them. They're full setup and
Demo Man
Lister's
is
down.
pushing out. Isil goes huge, gets a couple of picks. The medic, I believe, was jumping in. Yeah, that was just questionable. Pushing again.
For the record, Isil didn't get the medic. That would be the medic for Suki doing work, and he is still up on his 80%. Once again, another 50% advantage.
Red soldier going in on the combo, doesn't get a stab. Very close, doesn't quite get it. The medic for blue.
Nexon manages to sneak in and get that sentry though. And Daratoutou sneaks the cap from underneath Sukidemo's nose.
Incredible.
After all of that, the ninja cap.
So again, that was about 8 minutes. 8 minutes of capping time used. So yeah, they beat it by about 2 minutes. Good stuff. Well played from Daratoutou. They win that first round.
Yes.
What I want to know is it a BBA?
Yes, it is.
Or is it?
That is 3 points picked up by Daratoutou, and this tense point meaningful encounter. ETF 12.
I don't think it's 3 points yet. Cause
yeah, one map, 3 points.
Okay. I don't really know the way that works, so I'm just gonna ignore you. And just go, yeah, of course, Bobmus, that's of course what it is. So now we wait for the next round, yes?
So we move into the second round. Vicky doing work defending first this time. Once again opting for the bottom of the hill engineer setup. What do we think both teams are going to be looking to do differently this time round?
I think those Uber exchanges, like, they definitely don't want to be dropping players when they're Ubered.
That would be ideal.
Definitely you don't want to be doing. I mean, the
I
spy checking.
If Daratoutou can move faster, that would be huge.
Yeah, those like they'll get a good push. Like they'll get a few picks and they won't capitalise. Like you definitely can get one cap out of a
they
good
had
push.
second was theirs, and then they just reacted so slowly to it that
like
came back out and defended.
You don't have the ×3 when you need it, and you just don't get enough speed to push through and retain the momentum of the game.
Maybe that's the problem with all these Sixers players trying to play Highlander. They don't know that you've got to stick the scout on the cart.
Yeah. Demo is trying to spam through, he's getting denied pretty heavily. Soldiers going through without direct hit. And my computer is beeping at me because I don't have N key rollover yet. And mechanical keyboard soon won't beep at me for doing silly things with my keyboard. Heavy again on cart. We've seen this from Daratoutou before. It feels a bit odd to see, like you don't normally see a cart heavy in a Div 1 Prem Highlander game. Blue was forced again, very early, and the red Uber then gets used, but that was an incredibly early.
Isil is in, saves the push, picks Pidox. Sentry goes down. We're probably going to see Sika doing work back out here.
Isil, secret MVP Merc. These guys, cart heavy still going strong, but it looks like red team are just. Well, it looks like they're holding actually. They got.
I think he is Ilsa Merc. I think he's just not rostered yet.
Just not rostered. What a fool. It's like Muffins. Yeah, Muffins is finally back now. Like that was. It's odd for him to have stayed around where he was. Well, yeah, just they completely give up ground.
Daratoutou really slow to push. Like Sukiduma was backed out all the way to second, anticipating a push, and Daratoutou busy just sort of muddling around looking for players on the hilltop. They're not there, mate. They're already backed out. The only one that's still up there is Isil. He's waiting for the combo to come outside of the little high room, waiting for them to get aggressive and punish them, but nothing happening. He's going to try and get forwards.
Nash getting a good
flicky close pick. To the heavy, but nothing.
And red Uber's popped.
He denies it.
Not much.
No, that's Gigan's denying it. My bad. Nothing happens.
Yeah, nothing with the Uber. That means. Well, both actually blue Uber's popped as well. That's equal advantage. Both teams.
Nothing of note.
Yeah, nothing happening really. But the big pick was Nash taking out Flippy. That gave him free reign for a while. few
Didn't do
seconds
anything with that free reign, but you know, he
well,
had
I mean,
the
the
free
Uber
reign.
was popped. There was a lot of distraction, and he couldn't really get that much of a pick. But
Poor Nesh.
still a good out snipe there. Good pick. And a nice reflect kill from Steve. Double kill, in fact. Izil and Engineer, Mister, both going down to a rocket that they didn't fire. So
They'll be
lovely.
really
Yeah,
good
very
teamwork for that one.
pleased. Yeah.
Pyro
Lovely
is a
kill.
class
Heavy.
that is in this game.
Took the room and just got denied completely. Went in alone, no medic, and just.
Demo jumps in for
Demo
Daratoutou.
jumps in, dies.
And Kratos.
Yeah.
Not the best play I've ever seen.
A bundle of misplays coming out from Daratoutou here. They're just getting picked off one by one now. This is.
Pop comes
just
from
silly.
Suki doing work just because they can, pretty much.
Yeah.
It
was
still
very-
goes down.
Very questionable push attempts from Daratoutou there, I feel.
And they're backed out all the way to first point. They're in fear.
They are. They're in
They're
big trouble.
cowering.
Steve's just going aggressive. Nesh taking out the tech. The heavy goes down again. And, yeah, just.
The cart's
Yes.
not even got out of the tunnel yet.
It's not going very well for Daratoutou now, is it?
This is much slower.
Oh, sniper battle going on. And Flippy takes out Nesh, and Izil takes out the red medic. Red
Muffins
heavy even.
drops out of the window. They've lost that little room for now, unless they can retake it later on, if they can make DA run away like little girls again. But the Uber comes in from Daratoutou.
In the top run.
Muffins still hasn't got his yet. He needs to get out pronto. Gun goes down. Steve pushing
Steve
Steve
down.
around a bit, but goes down.
Demo man on the medic.
Demo's
Red
chasing Muffins, who's really low. 25 health.
He gets taken down. Muffins is safe for now. And
Just about to get
has
his
a
Uber.
bit-
Will
yeah.
they use it to deny? Nope, they will continue the trend of this game and run away.
spy down for blue team. Well as the demo man. Major picks, the respawn times are quite low. But
They ain't opting to push around the right, they don't want any of that health for now.
yeah, spy trying to go in for a stab.
Gets bicycled.
Gets destroyed. Soldier going in on the red team. And my computer, shut up. Oh my god.
Gets the force. Daratoutou
Yeah, that was a
gets
good
the force.
play. And away Zuba, that's 100% advantage for the blue team.
And
Daratoutou
City
are going to be
Works
very
would
happy with
probably
that.
better tell the rest of their team that they
And-
need to be running away.
Very early pop, I'd say, from blue team,
Uber
but it doesn't
comes
matter.
in.
It's a free Uber. Like, they have this.
Headox is stuck behind, he's going to get mowed down pretty
Destroyed.
quickly.
Muffins is down as well. Muffins gets taken out. And that is an even bigger advantage. That's about 30-40% advantage for the
EMAC
blue
pretty
team.
much winning his
Pushing
team
into
third
last.
point here with that force.
Indeed. Incredible play from D-Mac. Unbelievable play. And Nesh is trying to get a few picks on cart, but I don't think it's enough to stop this push. And with the 30%
He gets
advantage
Nash and
they've got.
says, no, enough of that, thanks.
Stop killing my
I'm
team.
sniping here.
This is my place.
Engie still hasn't even spawned yet for Suki doing work. Must have gotten picked up again somewhere in that.
Oh, medic goes down. Blue medic goes down, taken out by Steve with the extinguisher, and that has saved them the push.
Huge.
That has saved them an impending Uber push that could have very, very easily
Still
destroyed their
in,
team.
doing work on the cart. Lister sort of lags out in the air for a bit and then hits Steve. That's exceptionally unlucky for Steve. He's Frenchy, so you can't trust him. But Pidox is stuck on 50 health on fire with no
down,
medic
blue
up top left. I'm not fancying his chances. Backing up towards his spawn. Oh no, he's not. He's slowly doing that. Praying for his medic to come and heal him.
Got Izil trying to take out the red sentry gun. He does actually take it down, but gets destroyed by his troubles. Nice shot from Flippy there. Taking out the red scout. Doesn't really impact the push too much. Particularly, just trying to get a more important pick. See if we can get one.
15-20% advantage here for Daratoutou, but probably going to be negligible in the long run.
Yeah.
They're just about to get those now.
I mean, if they push
down.
right now, then they can maybe get something. Nice headshot from Flippy, but
And they're trying to go, so it'll be interesting. They're
going to get the Uber. Muffins is going to get the Uber before the start.
99%, and it's been used.
Yeah,
Using this earlier. Got the better Uber out of Daratoutou here. They're getting very aggressive.
It just gets completely destroyed. Medic's kind of okay. Medic's fine. It was a bit trapped upstairs, but that means the blue team now have the control of the upper room.
Yeah, mate's flanking around behind Muffins. Gets one kill. Muffins down to 18 health. Just
Muffins
surviving.
is dead. Muffins is gone.
He's dead. Hints of movement from the Daratoutou combo.
Very nice play. Good strategy.
Only 3 up for Suki doing work.
But now that the combo's in top room, maybe with the soldier taking out the medic. Nice play. Limp
nice
doing very well to take out K3 right there under their heavies guys. That means it's sort of unprotected, but it could definitely. Oh, heavy does go down.
And Izil gets the sentry set up and the engineer.
Oh, nice. So good distraction play, and that means that although they lose top room again, they do get the setup, and that's what they want. They want to be able to push that cart without being auto-aimed down.
PMAC gets Dempsey and Muffins again.
Nesh doing some good
Comes
picks.
it straight in through main, walks in behind them on the staircase, and just takes both of them down. No one watching main. It's called main for a reason, guys. It's the main way you can walk in.
And the scout's just pushing the cart, getting some free time on that cart, and that means, well, he's actually getting bloody close. Oh, I get this. They get denied.
Atomic comes in.
That's Spy.
Requests no.
What? Muffins gets taken out by Flippy. Incredible stuff. Suki trying to go behind for a backstab. I don't know if he's going to get much out of this. Sees the engineer. Goes for a stair set, doesn't quite get it.
And we'll see Daratoutou, once they get it, they'll have around 50% advantage if they can keep K3 alive.
I know, Nesh is...
They're getting to look more and more questionable by the minute. There's a level 3 backup for Foxy Dave, but sickening work down a lot of players right now.
And the Uber advantage for DA is immense.
They're just about to get it
almost
now.
Almost 90% advantage. That's and they use...
Muffins holding really close. Uber comes in. Could this be the end?
Well, they're trying to push the
cart heavy on cart rather
quite, yeah, questionable play. But it does go in. Scout pops it in. So yeah, that's a 10-minute... Again, another 10-minute time for Daratoutou. Now Suki doing work on the offensive. What do you think of that round, or half round there, Bobmus?
Again, BMAC saving his team.
Indeed.
By far the MVP for them.
Lovely Uber force that won them that third point. Definitely got them the
double
advantage.
pick on last.
Indeed, yeah.
Yeah. Look at this, the heavy suicide in the right place this time. This just clearly told him off for being an idiot the first time round.
So actually,
he's going for the hard to place teleport behind the rocks. He's got it there. It only took him 5 seconds. Not bad. Dempsey has blown himself up in spawn. So that's the Suki doing work setup ritual.
Gotcha.
If you want to do it like your Prem guys,
just suicide and spawn while setting up is fine. That's what all the pros do. You actually see D-Gun running the home wrecker. He's quite afraid of Suki, seems, or at least Mr. Someone is. Definitely don't want that.
Hidden inside is very cunningly hidden there from Exxon. I don't think it's going to get anything, but it's hidden.
Where is it?
Certainly, it is behind this. It's very hard to describe. The staircase leading downwards towards the sentry. It's to the right of that staircase as you go down towards the sentry. They've clipped inside these boards there. Bizarre placement. I don't see that picking anything. Like you can't see it. You might get someone hidden on the cart. As the cart goes past it now,
he does get the engineer. Lovely.
Yeah. There we go. It's an interesting placement.
He's probably sitting there going, what?
Map exploits.
Oh well. It's probably one of those lesser known, but probably less useful.
It doesn't get the combo, but it gets you a free kill on whoever's on the cart, I guess, so that's something.
decent-ish idea.
Alright.
Yeah, Flippy trying to get some picks. Obviously everyone's trying to get some picks, but interesting to watch the sniper v sniper battle. I always find that the most sort of game-winning element.
He's on the sentry, gets
oh,
the sap.
Nesh gets out-sniped. But again,
The
it
sapper
gets
gets taken off, and
unsapped.
sentry stays up. Unlucky Suki.
Oh my god, my zoom has been zoomed. I think that's probably because I was spectating this sniper, but I now cannot see jack shit. It feels like I'm in a helicopter.
Very unfortunate.
Blue
for
gets
everyone
popped, I think.
He's sapping the sentry.
Pyro gets
goes
taken
down.
out. This is
He's
horrendous.
behind. He's on the medic right now.
He's
being healed.
The medic is healing
Wake up.
the enemy spy, giving him invulnerability. Incredible play. I'm gonna need to find the. Okay, there we go. It's
only
fixed
two
itself.
up for Daratoutou right now. They get 3 spawns though, so they might have a chance of keeping K3 alive, but can Suki push fast enough to capitalise on this? They're a little bit
Times
speedier
3.
than Daratoutou.
Yeah, definitely a ×3 consistently on the cart. More effective than Daratoutou is able to do.
And yet, it looks like they're going to get second fairly
Yeah,
simply.
looks
They've
like a
got pin-ups.
3-second push for them. Not really
Everyone
much
goes
contention,
down,
just
can't
waiting
get
for the
this
car.
stuff.
Very easy pick. Let's see what the setup is like on last. On third even. We got Mr. sitting up with his rescue ranger. Yeah, the level 3 sentry just about going up. Level 1 currently. That's I'd say that's not
Pin-ups went down
fast
to
enough.
25 in that Uber. They came very, very close to losing him, but he stays up.
Sentry's down again. This Suki.
K3 doesn't Uber on anyone, just runs away with it himself.
Nice.
I think he dropped his heavy there.
Despite just being a complete nuisance, this engineer has had no dice, no luck at all. He's just getting completely. What are you doing? Go back. What's up?
Nesh was getting forwards there, trying to get cheeky with some picks, but gets shut down by the gun.
This is a very odd attack strategy, I think. Like, you just got the spy going up, and then the sniper going extremely forward with Nesh. Yeah, as you said, just trying to be a nuisance, and it works. The engineer's still level 1 currently, but that's not really going to cut it when they pop in with an Uber and several members of the blue team.
A very slight advantage for Suki doing work here, but it's not going to mean anything.
It's not going to
ultimately.
make any difference, I don't think.
We should probably see them moving here.
Blue
Suki sapped the
Uber
sentry,
gets
that's very
popped.
low.
Quite an
Sentry
early
should
Uber.
go down here, yeah, sentry down. Despite the gun running the horrendous home wrecker.
And red Uber now gets popped. Cleaning up.
Head up
That blue
slows
Uber did
down.
very little. Red Uber's much more useful, I think. That means they will be able to hold this third point.
They focused pretty much all of the blue Uber on getting a gun that was already half health. Don't agree with that. But what it happens.
Yeah.
Combination of
Miscommunication,
He was
they
sneaky,
don't
managed to rotate around and then kill the heavy Suki doing work at the end
Blue
of the
combo is now in house. And they're trying to go through that little choke point.
But he's
Wouldn't
sapping the
recommend it.
sentry once again. But
The sentry goes down. Direct hit.
Limp, double kill with his direct hit.
Nice. And Nesh taking out the heavy.
Only 3 up left for Daratoutou, left in disarray.
Incredible stuff. That's a cap. And they'll push that forward and try and
Nesh
capitalise
body
on their
shot
last
slipping.
advantage. There's a 90% Uber advantage for Muffins, so Suki doing work. That is enough. GG gets called by D-Gun. Now in other games that might be the call to say, look, end it, we don't want any more. But
So
not the case
Suki might
not the
confuse
case
their
in
Uber by the
TF2.
spawn again, but they've got ×4 in the cart. There's a lot of pushing happening right now.
yeah,
This
looks
what
like it's
needed
going to
to be
happen.
done.
This looks like it's going to happen.
Emac bombs in, but it's full wipe for Daratoutou. Suki might gets the cap.
Yeah, that was
And
a
it's
stomp
drawn,
from.
ultimately.
Yeah.
Although, to be honest, at the end of that, you've got to say Suki doing work, just looking like the stronger team.
Jeez.
They seemed much
Like that second push from
Yeah.
second all the way to last was just so much more steamrolling, I guess. Like, they capitalised much more on an advantage that they had built. Whereas Daratoutou much slower to react to.
I'd say Daratoutu's combo got a lot more work done, but the flank players of Sukadima seem to know what they're doing a little bit more.
I'd agree with that. And Steve been able to get behind them a lot more than I saw D-Gun do. Like, D-Gun wasn't really a factor in the flank, whereas Steve was very much more flank orientated, trying to help with the flank, and that, like, that pyro really does help push with those sort of, like, that extra man in the flank really helps. So this draw, it goes to Golden Cap, which means that this demo does not end. Keep waiting. Obviously, it will be edited out. But,
is this a certainty that this is happening?
yeah, I've just looked at the demo.
Are we planning to fast forward then?
Can do.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm up.
Golden Cap round.
This is the Golden Cap for the best of 3 now, I guess, rather than a best.
I guess it's not Golden Cap. It's literally just whoever wins
it's best
this.
of 3. Yeah.
Okay.
DA Daratoutou have chosen to defend first. Means that they are they're setting up and they're holding a time for them to beat. Yeah,
See, I didn't know this went to Golden Cap. I just assumed it was like 3-3 and then it would end, but no. That just seems too logical.
Yeah, that's well. Best of 3 is better. You get a definite winner.
Yeah.
You know. So let's have a look and see where people are being set up. A bit late on that. Sorry, my bad. But yeah, so we got one at the top of the hill. We got a any defense top of the hill.
Controversial.
Ooh.
Yeah, DA holding really far back with their entire combo.
Where is that combo? Oh, it's hit.
But their heavy
Oh
medic
my
is
god,
holding
yeah,
back
they're,
on
they're
top
way
right.
back. They're behind the
Becky's
house.
the only one really forwards, and he's just taken one shot and is running away.
That is very like, because they've just given up all of this ground.
Yeah.
Very odd. And it looks like blue medic is still safe inside his hidey hole. Just trying to get the sentry. The sentry gets
Blue soldier on the cow mangler.
Cow mangler. He's going for the disable strat. If you charge up a shot, you disable the sentry, and he's trying to get that so he can get some DPS down and hopefully try and get a sentry pick.
The long range sapper. Notoriously annoying to deflect as well due to the extremely long length of the projectile.
And Nesh gets flippy. That is an outside. Red Uber gets popped actually. Not sure what
for. To try and get something, I think. Maybe.
Sure. Oh, for bollocks' sake! Broke my thing again.
Smart man. And the sapper comes in, but the gun is there with his disgusting little home wrecker. But the sentry goes down.
Blue Uber gets popped.
Then they
Sorry
get
about
forward
that.
with it.
Camera issues. My first time casting. Yeah, so the blue Uber gets popped. Not a huge amount done, I'd say. I probably could have saved that unless it was
take hill.
forced. Yeah, it does look like they're just gonna.
Only a level 1 just getting built now on seconds, and it's already down thanks to the pistol of Suki.
Red combo sitting in house, waiting for the blue combo to push in. They just back straight out. Heavy goes down, actually. And yeah, you got a ×3 on the car, ×2 currently.
Gotta say, I see.
There's a spy
actually.
actually.
Taking the second.
Yeah, just rolling through.
He's uncloaked now. He's on the medic. Oh, fail stab.
And Red Uber gets used. Soldier jumps for the medic. They force as well. That's a good pop. I mean, it's not going to get much done. They've pretty much got this cap anyway. But doesn't drop the medic, and they retain advantage.
I think if I was Daratoutou at this point, I'd be using my Ubers on my soldier as well. Suki just picks Tech, who's completely out of position.
Spy doesn't get the medic. Unfortunate. Good spy check.
Down for Mister. No third hold on upward.
This is going really badly for Daratoutou. I must say, the spy's on their medic.
It's just getting set up on this main at last. This is weird.
Well, they just got pushed back so far. Suki doing work have just had such an advantage.
Suki's in, he gets Mister. Sentry's down. That's no engineer for last, potentially.
That is.
If doing work can move forwards fast enough.
This
They've
is
already got their combo in the house.
really, really looking quite bad for Daratoutou. This is very, very awful. Sniper going up. Sniper pushing up onto
Cart gets
last.
capped, the spawns move forwards.
Trying to get a pick.
There's 80% advantage for Muffins here.
And 3 minutes in, Daratoutou are holding last. This is ridiculous. Like that. That's just so. They've been pushed back so far. They can't even. They cannot contest. Blue Uber gets popped. They're pushing in. This is.
The gun is
Unless they can really hold. This is looking like an
good work.
extremely. Yeah, that is good power play. But Demo still might. No, Demo tries to get a heavy pick.
Tries to get a heavy pick with a pain
gets a
train,
3K.
it's worth noting. And Tech laughs at that and says,
Ha! Your bullet resistance. Or bullet freaking vulnerability. Medic actually goes down. Red Medic gets taken out by Steve. And he takes out the entire combo. He takes down the heavy and the medic. He's
Steve. It's reminding everyone that he's great at this video game.
Yes.
There's a level 2 sentry set up at the back from Mister.
Wrangled now.
Now wrangled. We've seen what Mister can do with the sentry placement here.
Especially with those denies earlier.
And with Flippy sniping, I don't see any real long-range threats coming to take down the sentry. Pretty much all on Suki is that sentry is going to go down.
Oh my god, Suki doing work bleeding a lot of players, but they do have 90% and a 60%. No, they
Muffins
don't.
Goes
No,
down
they don't. Muffins
to
gets
Izil.
taken out by Izil. Ouch. So that's a 50% advantage for the defending team now. It gives them a slight edge in defending this hold. Considering they basically just got screwed over for the past 3 holds, honestly.
I'm on the Suki cam.
Yeah,
He's
I will.
uncloaking under. Gets Tech.
Good pick. Is it enough? Still don't have advantage. Like
Very
99%.
aggressive default Inviswatch. Tried for a cheeky little stir stab on no one that was following him. Red Uber gets popped actually.
What? On what? On a pyro. Does negligible. Medic goes down. Scout goes down.
Look, he's sneaking in the cap, but
Yeah,
no.
they're trying to cap it.
Gets spotted out by Exxon, who's the only man up for his team. The
Yeah,
cap is
they
gonna
wipe.
go.
This is gonna go. That's gonna be a good
6 minute time?
5:55 minute time. Yeah, that's depressing.
That's fast. That's faster than anything we've seen on game.
From Daratoutou, their last was alright. They didn't really get a good Uber off, but that whole
I'm ready for the sick
sort
Dempsey
of
rollout.
mid-game
He
area
pulls
was
it off perfectly again.
just depressingly bad, I have to say.
Don't think that Sukadoon were going to opt for that same hold.
No, I would doubt.
I don't think they were
They'll go
fans
for the,
of that, given that it didn't work even a little bit.
Even Remote Alley just lost so much ground because of it. Definitely another bottom hill strat, level 2 already.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Yeah, so that hold was not good. That golden cap.
Let's see if are Daratoutou going to attempt the crits play. They are. I thought that their medic didn't have Uber yet. They hadn't, so they've obviously switched a little bit after time. They're going to try and surprise Sickening with the crits play.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting.
So
Now, are they
on
going to
the
pop
demo
it straight
cam.
out, or are they going to wait?
Let's go with
That's
the
the other
Exxon
question.
cam, because he's going to be taking this almost inevitably.
Alright, I'm on him now. I don't know whether they're going to push out, try and like initially go for it and try and catch him out, whether Suki will have called it, or whether they'll just wait, do the sort of normal meta. No, they're coming out, the medic's
He was
out.
on the rock, he's going to have called it by now.
Well, he should have called it when they
Crits comes off.
They use and they pop, and then backstab. I'm
not quite fast
I
enough.
feel it was last ditch.
I think it was Suki's intel.
Well, I just think like Suki would have called it before the round even started. He would have said, "Look, Medigun is not Uber."
They tried to do the delay. They tried to do the switch at 40, where after the spies checked. for a crit.
Yeah, but every decent spy nowadays will like check again.
I still think Suki will have got it. Yeah.
That would have been cool. I'm positive. Computer's beeping at me again. I mean, the cap still happens. It's still a decent time for the first point, but they've just got such an uphill climb. Pun intended. They've got such an uphill
They have
climb.
They're still. Are they back to normal? They're back to normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got 50% advantage there. So.
It was such an impressive display from Suki doing work that I'm not sure whether they can do it. That said, they are pushing. They've only got a ×2, ×3 now, but they have got house. They've got the little upper room area, and they are pushing Suki doing work. Yeah, this is a cap. I'm staggered. This is so.
They're actually moving fast.
They're moving just as fast as Suki doing work were when they were trying to get.
Even faster, in fact, 2 minutes for the first 2 points.
This is.
No, actually, it was 3 minutes for 3 points, wasn't it?
Yeah.
First 2 points, and they're not going to get third as quickly.
They've got a level 3 up.
There's a setup here.
They've got a setup. They've got a sniper looking. They've got all sorts of things going up, and I don't think they're going to get it in time.
This is Suki doing work's round to lose here.
Yes, definitely. I mean, we'll have to see if the spy can get a cheeky play on the engineer. Watch out where he is. And scroll through all these people. D8 he's just spawned. I don't think he's going to get there in time.
Uber comes in, Daratoutou realise their urgency. They force the red Uber, but that's all they're going to do. The Uber's better
They're not
for red.
going to get anything out of this. I'm watching the Izzle cam. He's going straight for the engineer. Misses the NG stab, gets a sap, but he's down. That was
Dies to Suki. Suki counter spy.
no. It's really uphill struggle for these guys. Trying to get a good.
They're just building as hard as possible. Pla Pla hitting himself with the Boston Basher in desperation.
They need this.
But Muffin's still managing to build at the same rate. Just by healing the heavy.
And the blue heavy does come through, coming forwards with the medic and the rest of the combo.
They're 80%. They're going to have.
This is going to be. They're going to have to get this push. Have any hope of pushing into last.
Yeah. They have to pretty much wipe Suki doing work here. No pressure, Exxon, but you've got to go huge.
Uber is popped. Both Ubers are popped. Red heavy goes down. Blue heavy actually gets launched towards the sentry. Does more damage to it. But yeah, sentry down. Medic down. Medic not down even. Sorry.
Players really for both teams.
I just don't think it's enough.
Come back out here and just.
Tech dies. Steve goes huge. Steve got really huge. Honestly. Getting a 4k, 5k. Not actually sure how many Ks he got. Maybe it was a special K. He's eating his breakfast. But yeah, this is. Oh my god, there's a spy on the blue combo. He gets denied, but that's just wasting more time. Like they have to go.
Barpar goes down trying to get the cap on the hill.
Steve gets the heavy pick. Pyro for red team going massive right now.
And medic going down.
Red medic goes down, but
I just don't see it being enough right now.
Like they'll get this cap for sure, but they have a minute, and I'm assuming there'll already be a level 1. There's already a level 1, and that'll be a level 2 very soon. It's. I don't know, man. It's looking grim.
Suki doing that, just throwing everything forwards. Just
10 seconds though. We've got 48 seconds to see if we can get Daratoutou to a cap. Win the best of 3.
Straight into the combo of Suki doing work.
×3, ×2 on the cart. You really need to make it a ×3, boys. Just there's a lot of spam going out. That cart just gets denied, and look at the amount of players they've dropped. This is. I'd say this is over now.
Yeah.
Honestly.
The goal has told. Looking out
just,
for GGs
their defense
in the
was
chat.
just too lackluster, honestly. And this is over now. 10 seconds. Nah, this is gone. What? GG? Suki doing work. Take it.
And
Take the best of 3.
the majority of the points here.
Indeed. But it went to Golden Cap, so what was that, 4-2? I assume they get a point for
I
Golden
imagine
Cap or a couple of points for Golden Cap.
Probably
Yeah, that's GG.
something like that.
So, Bobmus, who was your MVP for this round, this game?
Well, Steve. He murked, but he went disastrously huge.
To the detriment
To
of
be honest,
Daratoutou, yeah.
I'd say that T-Mac was the MVP for his team, but I can't call
Yeah.
him the MVP for the game when his team lost.
I mean, I'd agree totally. Like, even when Pidox went down in Ubers, Steve was just there to deal the DPS that his team needed to deal. And yeah, I'm agreeing with you there on the MVP, and I think T-Mac as well, the blue team. Just round saving plays, really.
Yeah. He tried to keep his team in it, but ultimately it wasn't to be.
Nope. And that's
There we
that.
have it.
That's Suki doing work versus Daratoutou in Prem or Division 1 or
Prem.
whatever that was. Probably Prem.
Well done, Prem.
And yeah,
Hope you enjoyed it.
hope you enjoyed the cast by Bobmus and Oxo. And maybe more if you don't completely hate us. What's that? See you later.
Bye. That was fun.
That
That
was
was.
Quite enjoyed that.
Yeah. Let's do that again sometime.
It's 4 AM.